Hey there, GM.
GM Rams. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Good to see you again. I feel like we've known each other for like 20 years in crypto. Even though it's maybe like 3 or 4.
Which is like 2 months in crypto.
Yeah. I'm doing great. I'm excited to have you here today for the LFGM show every week, almost every time at noon UTC. I know we have 1 hour of extra sleep. Is it? Is it? Am I correct here? Is it 1 hour extra sleep, or we lost 1 hour of sleep?
I think it's 1 hour. Wait. For me, I lost 1 hour of extra sleep.
Those early meetings. That's true. So, for our viewers today, thanks again for showing up and listening in. If you're tuning in later as well for the recorded session, hope you enjoy. We have some good updates today. We're going to get to know G, who's from the community, and maybe we'll talk about cheese because that's one of our passions. Who knows? We'll see. For today, we'll go through the agenda briefly. G will be chatting with us and giving them some insight on what's happening on the Astar and Sonium side, as well as give us his take about some of the projects. We'll share some updates about the LFGM campaign. We've seen an increase in usage from unique users to quests completed and teams joining. And also what new updates are on the horizon, possibly a new tier for prizes. So we'll see. So thanks for everybody for the feedback we've received on the forum about the campaign. We're making adjustments and tweaking it as we go just to improve on it and also just have fun with it. It's an experiment that we're enjoying with the teams as well, since it is a testnet campaign. And all the support that all the users have been giving goes a long way, not just for us here at Astar, but for the teams that are building and incorporating the Astar, the token, and the community. And then we'll end with the prize drawing. And I'm going to make G guess the numbers each time. And each time he guesses incorrect, he has to give me a prize. Hopefully, Astar. Is that okay with you, G?
No. I don't give you my Astar. I can give you my cheese again. I send
I'll
you some
take
cheese,
anything.
but not the
Perfect.
Astar.
Perfect. Okay, so a few questions, G, before we jump into it. For those users that know G, you might have seen him around in the Astar community, especially in the old days in Plasm, back when Astar was just getting started. But G, give us a little bit of insight on who you are, like how long you've been in the space and your experiences, what you've done.
Well, thank you first for inviting me today, Rams. It's a real pleasure, like, to have this call and discuss with the Astar and Sonium community. So for the ones who don't know me, I'm G. That's my official name. But on like Astar, you may know me as Gaius Sama, which is the community lead of Startel, so managing the Astar community and also the Sonium community now. So I've been in the space for 4 to 5 years now. I arrived with like the previous bull run. I started the bad way. So just for a little fact, I joined crypto trying to trade, shit coins back in the days. And for me, it was like really the shitcoin lottery, meaning like I was buying things, not really understanding what I was doing. Sometimes was like good move. Sometimes was most of the time was like a really bad move. That's why it's like a lottery for me. But after like some time, I decided to dig into a project, and especially like Polkadot and Astar. And I fall in love for the technology of blockchain and specifically what we were trying to achieve with Polkadot and Astar, so interoperability back in the days. And yeah, I joined during not like log drop. I missed the log drop, but I joined for Shiden for the maybe like some of you remember that time we had the Shiden crowd loan. And I joined the Astar community and like became like really involved in the Astar community for a long time with Rams and all the other like OGs. Became like an ambassador for Astar, and after like a long road into the Astar ecosystem, I became like an official like team member.
when when we talk about shitcoins, I don't want to bring up any trauma from back in the day, but did you remember any specific shitcoin that you either thought you were gonna make it on, or just you don't have to disclose anything, but
Well, I remember a coin. The name was Rug,
oh no.
and I got rugged. So you can understand I was not good at making decisions at that time. But
Mhm.
yeah, I remember like trading on like a minute scale. Like coin pumping time 10, 100,000 in 1 minute,
Mhm.
and down 99% in the minute after.
It's
So yeah, so it was like really exhausting and intensive time of my life.
yeah, and for the listeners too. I mean, I'm sure a lot of OGs are listening as well. Back in the day, there used to be Telegram groups where they do calls, right? And you rush in. There were thousands and thousands of users in there, and they would rush a coin, try to pump it or ride the wave, and then you see the euphoria, and then all of a sudden it comes down on the chart and deck screener, right? And you're watching it go down, and everyone's screaming and crying. It was unlike anything I've ever experienced. I never made it. Even I wasn't even in the Shiba Inu. Um Telegram group, and I remember doing my best there, but being too scared to leave it because it's a roller coaster. But I feel your pain, G. But I would never go into something called rug. It's just too obvious.
I was naive. I was young, young and naive,
Yes, yes. This is
And
the best way to learn. And I think this is what's exciting about the testnet is that we're experimenting with all these products almost risk-free, right? As long as you have an email and a wallet, and you could get all the test tokens you want. Is there anyone that you particularly like that you've experimented with?
on Sonia Minato.
Yes.
Um, yeah, there is like one project which I keep an eye on it, and because it's really interesting. Like the concept, it's super vol. Like I said just before, I like to trade with like a lottery kind of trading, and for me, Super Bowl it's exactly something like I could fall for it, and just like being able to play and trade with the Astar price or the BTC price or up and down, and the UI is quite amazing as well. So for me, it feels almost like a game, So it's it's a bit dangerous. So that's why I'm happy I can test on the testnet, so I can do mistakes and be ready when they launch on mainnet to use the product.
I'm a big fan of the Super Bowl too. Will I do it on mainnet? I think I will try it out. I think small amounts, right? But I've done ridiculous amounts on Super Bowl on Monado. I think I've lost thousands already and made thousands on the test net. But again, this is what the even doing it on the test net when you win, right? When you guess right or bet right, the experience is still fun, right? You see the numbers and you see the digits, how many zeros there are, and you're like, wow, what if? And you start beginning to daydream. So even if it's like window shopping. You pretend to buy it and enjoy it. I'm a huge fan of that one too.
Well,
What about? So
if you,
go ahead.
if you lost already on testnet, probably you don't want like to try on mainnet.
Yes, that's why I think I'll do like a few things on mainnet. But who knows? We'll see. But there is the degens on that I know of too that love these products and have enjoyed them and are good. They're well informed. They use the news that are around them, and that's part of the Web3 experience. Wouldn't you say, G?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, especially there is like two UI, the light and the degen mode. I like to play
Mhm.
with the degen mode. Something interesting I would like to see on this app is maybe like some copy trading strategies also.
Mm.
That can be like a really good way of involving also a community. We can have like some traders on Supervol which have like good performance, and the other users can try to like copy automatically like what they're like doing. It can be like really interesting.
Yes, no, totally. And I'm going to share the screen of the LFGM campaign projects so people could see. If you haven't tuned in for a while to the LFGM project site, you could see a few new names, even NFT related. We got OG Team Scatter Art, who basically was in our community and decided to also incorporate Astar, and you could buy the in an LFGM NFT on Scatter. And Scatter is an OG team who I've come to realize has been building for many years. And so they're across different chains. And I personally like them. So shout out to them for jumping in, learning about Astar, and incorporating it. And this is just one case of how teams are, joining the campaign, as well as connecting with users. We have OG teams too, like ArtSwap, who they've been a Dexon, if everyone knows, for many years on Astar. And so feel free to take a look at that. And one thing, Jade, I think I really appreciate is the cross collaboration that's happening. So whether it's like Nemo Finance, Supervol, SynStation, these teams are looking for ways to connect, not just with themselves, but with the Yasser community. I feel like we know Lotto personally, right, G?
Yes, yes, we know Lotto. It's created by one of the Astar ecosystem agent, Gigu.
Mm-hmm.
He's been like building really cool stuff using like WebAssembly and like all the Polkadot technology, especially for Lotto.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this. Go ahead.
Yeah, Lotto is a decentralized free lottery. So when you stake in DApp staking, you get on Lotto, you get automatically a ticket, which you can then like participate in the lottery and hopefully get like the winning ticket, and then you receive a star token, like extra star token from the Lotto team.
I have so much fun with this one, so I'm willing to even show our viewers. It's You're picking four numbers, right? And then participating. And because it's on Astar L1, it goes by quickly. The transaction just flies through, and then you wait, and it's by each session, right? And so the team here, I think, is really genius. The ambassador himself just taking it to new levels on what you could do with these DApps, and so it's fun for LFGM users to explore this and earn GM points, and then go for the runnings for the prizes. I'm personally a fan of the substrate ecosystem as well, and how we're beginning to connect them to the EVM side. I have been connecting it for a while. So there's that one too. And any other team that might pop out here? Let me switch back to the projects. There's quite a bit, but feel free to check it out, viewers, and have fun with it too. Lots of liquid staking options as well. Algem, for example. Are you familiar with them, G?
Yeah. Yeah, I know well Algem.
Yes. And this is great too, because you can see here from the Algem page, they're working with Sonus, another team on the LFGM campaign. So depositing ETH and Astar in the Sonus app, and then getting some GM points on this side. So long story short, very fun so far. Lots of experimenting, and if you're new to certain products, G and I were just talking that I find myself experimenting with DeFi products that I haven't experimented with before. So check it out. Okay,
Yeah.
let's move. Go ahead, G.
No, I find it really interesting to see so many projects contributing to the Astar ecosystem, especially the Astar token from Sonium.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good opportunity for them, but also for the Astar ecosystem to become like the token, like the ecosystem token on Sonium.
Totally. I'm excited for that too. And I think the projects themselves, I'll do one more quick overview. The projects themselves have been receiving supports. You could see some of the numeric value from the followers they've gathered on the LFGM campaign, but also the on-chain transactions that are happening. And we'll go over some of those updates shortly. Okay, let me go back to us. So, G, in terms of the community, I know you're involved heavily in it. I myself, alongside you, and with new team members who've joined Astar like not too long ago. Can you go over what the team is doing in general?
The community team or like the
Yes,
global team?
the community team. We could go over.
Well, the community team. So we have you, Rams, myself, and Patricia as well. Most of the people know her like as Pat. And well, at this stage, we are mainly like focusing on the existing communities that we have under like our responsibility. So we have the Astar community, and then we have the Sonium community. So two large communities growing, then like collaborating together. And so there is a lot of activities happening in each ecosystem differently, but as important for each of them. And along like managing those communities, we are also focusing on what we will do next. So what will be like the community strategy, community building that we are planning for Sonium, but also for Astar, depending on what will be like the next updates or news or direction of each project over the next few months or over the next year. So I'm like currently focusing on building, for example, the community roadmap for 2024-25 for Sonium with like all the activities, programs, initiatives that we will be conducting during next year to make like Sonium community growing and also being like sustainable on the long term. On Astar, we are also focusing on something big, which is like the governance. As the time goes, we are getting like closer and closer to launching on-chain governance on Astar. So it's like a great opportunity to give even more like responsibilities and power into like the community with the governance. So we have like all the different councils coming, like the main council, the technical councils, the community council. We'll have also like the Astar DAO, which big boss Martin is currently focusing on. So a lot of news will be published regarding those things on the forum in the next few weeks. We are already like testing everything out on Shibuya, so the testnet of Astar, before we can roll out the governance mechanism for Astar mainnet.
Super exciting. I know some of these community members, these Astar side, have been with us a long time, from ambassadors to now ecosystem agents. And I think the new governance is really telling of like how much responsibility community really has, especially because DF staking is a big feature on Astar, and you yourself saying this new importance that the council is getting and the different councils is huge. They might make really determining decisions on the future of Astar. And I would even say, just in my personal opinion, that Sonium teams who are involving Astar will be impacted too, in positive ways, because they'll be included, or they might have more interest in, the Astar ecosystem, which is strong and really, in my opinion, pretty powerful due to the technology that's underneath it. It gives more opportunities for innovation. So I'm excited. I'm biased, of course, because I've been around with you for quite a while, and I'm excited for these new experiments happening.
For me, the most interesting part is probably the community council, because this one has like also a lot of responsibilities over like the community treasury, which we have like 22 million Astar token in it. Is also like responsible of DApp staking, the Unstoppable Community Grant Program, the Astar Ecosystem Agent Program. A lot of like responsibility falls under like this community council, and the seats will be also open to any community members. They will probably need to apply in some sort of candidacy proposal on the forum or something like this to become a council member. But that's also another like opportunity for key leaders in our community to step up and take on like more responsibility and continue contributing to Astar ecosystem.
Absolutely. I'm excited to see some of the votes that will come through. And yeah, no, it's like a lot to come.
So prepare your candidacy applications because this is coming, and you need to get like the vote of other like Astar committee members and token holders.
Absolutely. Okay, cool. Thanks, G, for that. I think that's huge. Actually, it's been a long time coming, and we're sticking to the roadmap. And like Big Boss Martin says, yeah, the Astar DAO is something that is on our minds as well. Okay, and so moving on to, you know, where we're at right now with the LFGM campaign and all these projects. Um, it's time we get into the prices. But before that, let's go through some updates. So the LFGM campaign, you might have seen already on our Astar socials, we've reached 7,800 unique users, almost double of the first week. So this is good progress. We reached also 280K, more than 280K quests completed. And just as a note for everyone, it's since this is the testnet and these builders are building out their products, it's all supportive of these teams. So all these teams that I know are super appreciative of the social follows, to get their name out there, to get the Astar name out there, and the Sonium name, right? The Sonium Monado testnet usage is high with all these quests being completed. We've seen lots of smart contracts. Yeah, I think we're over like a million right now being deployed, and these teams are getting feedback that is key for them at this stage. I think this just makes a better ecosystem personally. And G, I would love to hear your opinion too on some of this, the LFGM campaign bringing attention to these teams and usage. For me, I've always been, and I stated really clearly that the feedback is key. I think any product, whether it's tech or non-tech, any feedback from consumers that are using it is instrumental. What about from your perspective, G?
No, I think I'm aligned with you. For me, like the community opinion is probably like one of the most important thing in building a project, because communities are new users. So if they like or they don't like your product, that will affect a lot like your success. So this is a great opportunity for all those teams to get feedbacks on what they're like building on like Astar or Minato, and also then like improve the product. And I saw a lot of those teams like really being involved in our community, such as like Astar or Sonium, interacting with the users, replying to feedbacks, questions. So that's great.
No, it is super great too. I wonder if they could put in maybe a channel for the people who just lose thousands of Minato ETH, because that's always a hard point to get that Sepolia ETH.
Yeah, it's a fight, especially when the congestion on Sepolia makes you like pay a lot of S-ETH as gas fees just to transfer to Minato. It's already it seems like S-ETH on Sepolia or testnet is more rare than like actual ETH token.
Totally too. And a quick update for talking about bridging, we do have Super Bridge now, from Sepolia to Sony Minato. So feel free, users, to check that out as well. Test it out. Try to break it. Try to transfer that 100 Sepolia ETH you've been holding on for years. So I tried recently with 7, that I racked up, and it couldn't pass through. But hence the too much usage right now, too much congestion. Let's see. Okay, so now, G, like we did with Sota Watanabe-san and Saki Finance Team, we had them guess the number that was going to be drawn from the wheel of names. Well, we call it the wheel of numbers right now. Each number pertains to a winner, okay, from the ranking.
Okay.
So we'll start with the first one, the main prize. It's a customized varsity jacket, high
Ooh.
value because it's customized to your liking. You could choose everything from the colors, what's written on there, and even logos. So G, we have one winner from this ranking, this tier. What do you think it's going to be?
Sorry, what's the ranking?
Oh, sorry, at tier 1, so 1 through 20. Oh, let me share my screen. 1 second. There we go.
1 to 20.
And if you get it wrong, remember you send me Astar tokens or cheese or both.
No, cheese. I will send you cheese. Let's go with 5.
5. Okay, here we go. So, one last thing. Any previous winners from week 1, they will not be included in the drawing, right? So they can't win twice. But those winners from last week are still in the drawing for the main prize, the biggest prize of this whole campaign that happens in 6 weeks from now. So the end of the campaign. So we thank those winners already. We hope you enjoy your prize. We're already communicated with you. And for these new prize winners, we'll send an email out to you too. Okay, so you say 5.
Okay, wait. Before you spin the wheel, what do I get if I guess right?
So let's spin the wheel. That's unnecessary question. Congrats, number 2. Ooh, I was afraid it was gonna land on 5, and you made me answer.
Damn it!
So the winner for number 2 on our ranking is Jolly. So congrats, Jolly. I'm marking you down here for the winning prize. Okay. So you get another 3 chances, G, for the next tier. The next tier is tier 2, 3 winners, more chances to give me things. So I'll wait for that.
Well, okay, let's do something. If I'm wrong, I send you some cheese. But if I'm right, you have to send it back, like maybe let's say like 5 times what I was gonna send you. So it's fair.
I had some communication issues with these AirPods, so I couldn't hear you correctly. But what was the numbers you said?
25.
25. Which others? 2. You have 2 more.
Oh, I have 3 guesses. Yeah. 25, 39, and I go with 50.
All right, here we go. Good luck to the winners. 29, 25, 50. Winner number 1 from tier 2 is no way. Oh wait.
No.
I really thought it was 50G. Too bad. I mean, like Sota and Sake Finance team, not strong guessers. If I guess, I know I'll get it right.
You're cheating. You're cheating, Rams.
21 to the win. No cheating here. 21 is, congratulations, Pretosio, if I pronounce that right. So I'll mark you here for the winner. All right, let's do another 2 more. As a reminder, the incorrectly chose 25, 39, and 50. See, this is equivalent to your trading strategy back in the day, choosing run.
Yeah. I mean, I think I had more chance back in the days to make money than in your wheel. Because I know you're cheating.
No, wait. Oh, 34. And the winner for this one was Kaz. I wonder if it's the same Kaz we know. K-A-Z. Congratulations, Kaz. And last one. Close. 28 goes to the username the only. The only.
What?
All right, G. This is 5
Congratulations.
guesses. So choose 5 guesses from rankings. 1 second. This is a big one. This is
5
tier
guesses.
3.
Wow. Okay. Let's go with 52,
Mhm.
67, 60.
9. Perfect.
69. Okay. 81 and 99.
Okay, here we go. Good luck for the users. 5 winners. $75. 75 goes to Mirshad. So congrats, Mirshad. Put you in there. G, losing again. One more time.
Oh, you're gonna get a lot of cheese. Maybe I should just give you a star token.
No, I think I want to take advantage of it. Oh, wait for it. Whoa, you got it. Okay.
There we
Congrats,
go.
B. You got 1 out of all these guesses.
Okay,
99.
so now you have to send me a wheel of parmesan.
Oh, well, one wheel coming right up.
Not like
But you
that
never said
size,
that when.
not this.
The winner for that one was Levon. Congratulations, Levon. Number 99. $65 goes to Innominate. Congrats, Innominate. 65.
Wait,
And
did I say 65?
67. You said 67. I think. No, pretty sure. 2 more winners. 2 more winners left. 2 more chances.
That was close to 52.
55. Congrats, Sochi. And the last winner for this tier. You can say if you want. One of my favorite numbers. 88 goes to Macro. Congratulations, Macro. All right. This isn't one of my favorite. I said it last show. My favorite prize is this lucky prize. It's 1 item, 1 user,
Oh,
from ranks 101 to 500. So just 1 number, G.
Okay, let's go with 255.
Good number. Solid number. But as we know, G isn't the best chooser of many things. Let's see.
That's not nice.
Let's see. You got 1 right. Not too bad.
At least. Did Sota get 1 right or no?
Yeah.
Did?
You got 1 right, yeah. No one before has gotten 1 right. 309. Really close, really close. Yo, you're the first one to get 1 right, so congrats. You beat out Sota
Okay.
and Socket. 309, the winner is the letter A.
Congratulations to letter A.
Congrats. Gee, this has been fun so far. And as a last update for the viewers, we are going to incorporate a new tier. This is for those users that want to support the campaign and also stand a chance to win a prize. We're going to add a 5th tier. It's going to be a single prize, and you're going to have to earn in a minimum about 50 GM points. And this will give you a chance to win a prize. Again, every GM point is something that the teams appreciate because you're completing their quest to support them. So it goes a long way. But we also know that people's time is precious, and so they want to contribute. And this is a fun way to do it as well. G, thank you so much. Any last words? Any call to actions for our community?
Well, keep on farming the GMs. That's the best thing to do. I have to do it myself as well. But yeah, thanks again, everyone, for joining the call today. And I hope you have a lot of fun playing the LFGM campaign. Rams has been like leading this internally, and I think he did like an amazing job gathering all of those incredible teams in the campaign. So please continue to use LFGM, contribute, and also make on-chain transaction on Minato. We need to break the network.
Yes, agree.
I
Let's
mean,
break
I
this.
challenge you to break the network. I know you won't be able to, but you can try.
Thanks, G. Challenge accepted. Thanks again for joining. And I'll wait all my prizes from you later on. You know where to find me. And thanks, everyone, for joining today's show. It's been a pleasure. Thanks, G.
Have a good day, everyone. Have a good week.
Bye bye.